model. So, ADDIE Model is a systematic instructional design framework used to create effective and engaging learning experiences for the learners. It helps the teachers to create a creative and helpful learning environment to the student. So, ADDIE Model has 5 components. First, let's talk about analysis. Analysis is the first phase involves identifying the learning problem, understanding the learner's needs, and determining the learning environment and available resources. Dito sa analysis, we are identifying the learner's needs. Kumbaga, nagkakaroon tayo ng needs assessment for them. Kung saan nalalaman natin kung sino sila, ano ba ang alam na nila, at ano pa ang dapat nilang malaman. With this, also natutukoy din natin ang ating learning objectives na gagamitin sa ating lesson planning, and also yung mga available resources gaya ng libro, different site like DepEd, different kinds of research, and also the mainstream like a media, no? So dito din nalalaman natin as a teacher kung ano ba yung mga gaps sa skills at knowledge ng ating mga student na kailangan nating punan din. Next is we have the design that will be tackled by Gina May Pagyo.
Design phase in the ADDIE model. In the design phase of ADDIE, everything is strategically planned to ensure that learning is effective and engaging. This first is learning objectives. The learning objectives is what should students learn. For example, students will be able to identify safe online behavior. Number 2 is instructional methods. The instructional method is how will the teacher teach. For example is using discussion, group work, or digital tools like videos. For number 3 is lesson structure. What will the lesson look like step by step? For example, introduction, activity, discussion, and quizzes. So this is step by step. Number 4 is assessment. How will the teacher check if students learn? For example, through online quizzes, class participation, or projects. Then, the purpose of the design phase is like creating a plan. It helps the teacher. First is set learning goals. Second is choose appropriate materials and tools. Third is select teaching activities. Fourth is structure the lessons clearly. So the example is a teacher designs a lessons with objectives, of course. For objective is students will understand safe online behaviors. Next is tools, infographics, and online quizzes. Last is activities. Watch a video, group discussion, and take a quiz. So, how ADDIE supports technology-based learning in the design phase? So that the design phase ensures that technology is used with clear purpose, of course, not just for the sake of using technology. For example of that is, a teacher uses YouTube videos in a flipped classroom model. Students watch videos at home to learn the topic. In class, they do activities to apply what they learn. So, this approach makes learning more interactive, flexible, and student learning.
Development. So here's the actual instructional materials and learning content are created based on the design plan. It includes handouts, multimedia, games, and presentation, and etc. This is the part where the teachers create the actual teaching materials. It follows the plan from the previous step, which is design. Example, include handouts, video, games, PowerPoint slides, or any learning activity that we use on class. So everything is prepared before teaching.
Good day everyone, I'm Kuya Jose and now I'm going to discuss the ADDIE model of instructional design. One of ADDIE's part is implement. So what is implement? This is the execution phase. Start by truly analyzing the learning context where the lesson is delivered to student designed by their learning experience. It may involve preparing technology, develop the materials, implement the training, and finally evaluate its effectiveness. Some example of implementing app to use is Google Classroom. The teacher used Google Classroom to share the video and worksheet, monitor participation, and assign student during the session. So, yun lang. Thank you.
So, who are the learners? What do they already know? So, you measure the success and effectiveness. Formative evaluation happens during each phase. Example, getting feedback during development. Summative evaluation happens at the end of examples, post-test, and survey. So what is it? Check the learning objectives where we meet and we can be approved. Example, the teacher gives a short quiz and observe the role plays. Based on the result, they adjust the lesson for the next class. So what it is? Check it the learning objectives were met and what we can improve. Example, the teacher gives a short quiz and observe the role plays. Based on the result, they adjust the lesson for the next class. Importance. The measure if the technology helped the student learn and how to improve it. Example, after the lesson, the teacher checks analytics from the platform. Example, who completed the video quiz scores and collect feedbacks. The final phase involves in assessing the effectiveness of the instruction evaluation can be formative during the lesson or the summative after the end. Example, the teacher gives an online quiz, collect feedback from the student, and analyze which part of the lesson to need to improve. Importance in technological teaching and learning. The ADDIE models is essential in teach-based education because of it ensure technology is used and purposefully. Help teachers align digital tools with learning goals. Promote student engagement through planned interactive lesson. Provide a way to value and improve digital instructions. Using ADDIE models helps avoid random use of technology and support thoughtful learner-centered teaching in both physical and virtual classrooms.
Next is importance of ADDIE in technological teaching and learning. So number one, ensures technology is used purposely. So teachers just don't use tech for fun. It's connected to the lesson goals. Number two is helps teacher align digital tools with learning goals. It helps teachers pick the right app or tool that matches what students need to learn. And number three is promote student engagement through planned interactive lessons. So with good planning, lessons became fun and interactive using technology. Number four is provides a way to evaluate and improve digital instruction. So teachers can review what works or not and then make their tech-based teaching better. That's all.
Thank you, Lutz. So for conclusion, we think rather that ADDIE model remains one of the most effective tools for designing because it helps us teachers to determine the factors that we need to give to the children and to supplement for them. It is also effective for implementing and improving educational instruction since it not only make us strategically when it comes to making instructions or instructional materials or learning experience to the student, but also to a creative way and also to let the teachers be more flexible, adaptable to anything that they might facing, especially when it comes to resources gathering and also to data gathering. That's all. Thank you.